Welcome to our virtual classroom. Join me for some fun learning. Welcome to Legacy Lineage Online Learning. It's Miss Nicole, your host for Storytime. So this is our last story for Multicultural Children's Book Day. We have several stories that we've read, and even if you go back and look at Hispanic Heritage Month and a story that we read during Thanksgiving, those all celebrate different heritages and different cultures. Our last one is going to be my first Chinese New Year. And I chose this one to be last because Multicultural Children's Book Day is the last day of January. And then we're going to go into the month of what comes after January? February. And in February is when it is Chinese New Year. And do you know what? At the beginning of January, people who live in the Americas celebrated our New Year. So when it turns January 1st, it's Happy New Year. So you may have seen some talk about it being Happy New Year. It's 2021. Well, different cultures celebrate the New Year at different times of the year, or they celebrate the New Year in different ways. This story is going to be my first Chinese New Year and celebrate and talk about how Chinese people celebrate their New Year. Up, I'm going to pick an instrument and we are going to sing the story time song. I'm going to try to go way down here and see if I can pick something from down the bottom that I haven't played. Hopefully it doesn't make a big mess as I pick it up. Does anybody know what this instrument is called? It looks just like its shape. Triangle. All right, here we go. I am reading, look at me. Time to put the toys away and listen to what I say. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. All right, listen. You hear it? It's still ringing. My Chinese New Year. Hooray, hooray! Soon it will be Chinese New Year. First, we decorate the walls with cut papers all red and bright. Red means good luck and happiness in China. Do you have a favorite color? In China, red means good luck and happiness. That sounds like a good color. My sister and I sweep away the bad luck from last year. Now we are ready to welcome in good luck for the new year. Dad and I buy plum and quince blossoms. The tiny buds remind us that new things can always grow. I love that idea. Grandpa and I make an altar to honor our ancestors. We add bowls filled with tangerines and oranges. They stand for money and good luck. Mom buys us brand new clothes. I wear a red dress to the banquet. Then we have our haircut. We will start the new year all fresh and new. Now we need to start cooking for our New Year's Eve banquet. It takes lots of work, so we start a few days early. Grandma and I make a special soup to bring good health. Later, I will fold the dumplings with my cousins. On New Year's Eve, grandparents and cousins and aunts and uncles come over to share our feast. We all sit at a table, big round table. We have our special soup, chicken, whole fish, and a dessert, 8 precious rice puddings, delicious. So for dessert, they eat 8 precious rice puddings. Let's look at this. Let's look at them enjoying all of their different foods for New Year's. I see the whole fish. Do you see the whole fish? Whole fish right there in the middle. And I think these are their 8 sticky puddings here. Let me look at the picture closer. Yeah. Looks yummy. Dumplings. I see dumplings too. She says she helped her grandma make the dumplings in the other page. So they're the dumplings that she helps make. Dumplings. And let's see if we can find out. Maybe these are her grandparents, cousins, and her aunt and uncle. On New Year's Day, Grandpa, Grandma, Mom, and Dad give us money in little red envelopes. This will bring us more good luck. At last, it is time for the Chinese New Year Parade. And it says, "Welcome to Chinatown." And look at all the people out to celebrate the Chinese New Year. I will say at the time that I'm reading this story, we are still having to wear our mask to be safe. And I'm sure that the Chinese New Year celebration, the parade, may look a little different. They may not have it this way this year because we all have to remember that we're using social distancing and wearing masks. So maybe they might do a virtual parade, or maybe they will still have the parade but not have people gathered all together. So maybe this year the parade will look different, but they will still find a way to celebrate their new year, just like we did. Here come the lion dancers. Look how beautiful they are. The lion's mouth is open, his ears are wiggling. He gobbles up green lettuce and red envelopes. And what do the red envelopes have in them? Money for good luck. I hear drummers beating and cymbals clashing. I see floats and paper lanterns. Finally, at the end of the parade, and you see their drummers and the cymbals clashing. Let's see, I think I have cymbals in my, if it won't cause too much of a stare, maybe I'll get them out after the story and bang them. The dragon. So at the end of the parade comes the music, and the cymbals, and then the dragon. It is a sign of good luck and the beginning of spring. We hug and wish each other Gung Hai Fat Choi. Can you say that with me? Gung Hai Fat Choi. That means Happy New Year. Gung Hai Fat Choi. The end. And at the end of this story, just like at the end of the parade, she put the dragon. All right, let's see if I can find, without knocking everything over, the symbols in our music box. Let's see, I found one. Where is that other symbol? Come on, symbol, I know you're in here. And I found 2. So what we will do is, I will bang the cymbal and say Gung Hai Fat Choi, which means Happy New Year. All right, ready? Gung Hai Fat Choi. Gung Hai Fat Choi. You don't have symbols, you said? Well, let's use our hands. Ready? Gung Hai Fat Choi. Gung Hai Fat Choi. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me for Multicultural Children's Book Day. We have read a bunch of fun stories. I hope you enjoyed my first Chinese New Year. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. And remember, you are the you in unique.